Oh my God. That is so funny that that happens with the camera. That's hilarious. What about two thumbs up? Wow, that's pretty cool. Anyways, hello. Um, Kind of just coming on here to do like a how do I describe this? Like a little nighttime journal, I guess. I like journal like handwrite journal in the mornings. But for night, I feel like it's nice to have a little talking session. Like I used to do the verbal diaries on my way home, but now it's kind of hard because my car has CarPlay and I have to like turn off the Bluetooth and then I have to remember to turn off the Bluetooth and it's it's a lot, but I'm very grateful. Um I changed my stack because the chain of my jade necklace broke, but I think it suits me better. I think it's a little cute moment. The A is up here, and then the sun, the Filipino jade sun, and then my sapphire. The chain is a little messed up, but I think it matches pretty cute. And then the one that I always wear, the little rose that I got for myself. Um, yeah, it's a vibe. I just wanted to, I guess, kind of talk about how my week is going, maybe. Um, I'm super busy, as usual. I feel like I need to do a lot of reading for my program, my board leadership program, and I hung out with some of my colleagues from the previous program that I was in last night, and we went to happy hour and had the best garlic noodles I've ever had. Maybe not the best, I would say like top, because the garlic noodles at Cake and Crab were my absolute fave. I haven't been there in a while, but the garlic noodles at EMC in Santana Row, mwah, so delicious. Um, oh, they're just like really bouncy. Like they remind me of like ramen noodles, but kind of still have like the chew of like authentic Italian noodles. Um, this is probably like a really bad angle, but I don't want to show too much about my room. Um, because I'm cleaning right now. But work has been good. I have been trying to work really hard, and sometimes that does get a little overwhelming, but I'm also working on like body positivity. I'm working on just so many things, and the holiday season is coming up, and I feel like I want to take time off, but a lot of things are happening, with like the administration right now and just the special election voting stuff. Um, and I like ate half of my lunch and I want to eat it ASAP, but I'm like, okay, like I used to be like this in school. I used to like eat after finishing my work, and sometimes I would be at like 11 p.m., midnight, which is definitely not healthy, but I like set myself up kind of like a reward system. But I definitely, like, I think if I ate and like took a break and then like went back to doing my work, I would have had more time for myself, because I think if I didn't eat, then my brain would just like not really work as fast as it could. Um, but what else? What else can I update? The board leadership academy program is going really well. Oh yeah, during happy hour, yeah, I had the best garlic noodles. Um, and just I love the people that I was with last night. Like, I feel like we're all like-minded, and it's fun having, like, we don't have to agree, but just like recognizing that we're all doing these things within like bettering the community. And I talk about this with like a lot of people in my life, and I went to school in a predominantly like a Caucasian community. Yes, there were like we had an Asian community, but I didn't feel accepted, and that might have been my own fault. But I forgot like my Asian culture. I forgot my like roots. And coming back, living back at home, I really just recognized how much I want to be a part of my communities. And yeah, it's been a really fun time getting to learn more. And I literally have this on my water bottle. I got this at a conference recently for mental health. And of course, like it's just like the, self care, self help like stickers that you like the big packs that you find on Amazon. But I loved this one, Never Stop Learning. And I really just resonate with that because times are always changing. And I feel like in order to not be so stuck in like one's ways, you kind of have to just continually evolve yourself. Um, and it's kind of it kind of puts me in a weird headspace thinking about how I wish I had these realizations like years earlier. And a lot of the people that I did take the course with um, last round were like, "Oh, you're so young. Like, it's a good time to be doing all this stuff." And I'm just like, I wish I was younger. Um, um, but like, we can't really go back in time. It's what we can do in the future, or like now, now moving forward, like what we could do. Um, I'm just going on like so many random tangents. But here's another one too, like with the Never Stop Learning, it's like life begins at the end of your comfort zone. um, which is true. When you're comfortable, it's like you don't want anything to change. You want everything to stay the same because that's where you're comfortable with. Oh my gosh, and I went to Barnes and Noble and I got that. That was a little surprise. Um, yeah, I think that's what I like learned from past relationships is that it was comfortable to do the same things. It was comfortable to be with the not the same person, but like just if you're with if you're in a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, and it's just the same kind of comfort feeling, not growing together, then it kind of feels like you're rotting. And sometimes rotting is like self care, but not when you have these aspirations um, and you're not doing anything about it. Um, so I don't know where that came from, but I just really love those stickers. Um, yeah, that's my water bottle, or a part of my water bottle. Um, I just wanted to come on here and just put all my gratitude into a visual journal right now. I'm like looking at like the messes that I need to clean. I like did laundry, and I hate hanging clothes because I don't really have room for the clothes that I need to hang. But we make room, and I also need to go through like a lot of the clothes that I have to kind of sort them out because I'm not wearing everything. I'm wearing like certain pieces that I like to wear. But another thing too is like I had this one like white pencil skirt for years, and then I finally wore it after like 3 years, and I liked it. And so sometimes it's hard for me to let it go because it's like it's not me at the current moment when I buy it, but it is me like in the future. I don't know. But I mean, like, I don't need so many like big shirts, even though I love to buy big shirts. Oh my god, it's my favorite. Um, but yeah, I'm just going through a lot of life lessons, a lot of life changes, a lot of decision making, and not that I need to find guidance in them, but it's I also kind of need to put my thoughts maybe in a visual journal like this or on paper, but then there's so many papers that I've already written down like my thoughts, and um it gets jumbled, and then that's when I get overwhelmed, and I don't like feeling overwhelmed because I know I'm capable of putting in the work that I need to. It just takes time, and timing is everything. So, um anyways, it's been a really good evening. I've just been listening to music and just vibing out. I actually love spending time in my room and kind of like bettering like my safe space in a way. Um, and yeah, I just wanted to share my gratitude with life and say that there's always room for improvement, but if you're trying your best, then you're doing a great job. Um, that was like more for myself. But yeah, what day is today? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. And I'm gonna go back to vibing out, probably singing all the songs that are in my playlist, and just spreading gratitude for myself. Okay, bye.